Good afternoon. Walkouts and protests for more than 1,000 high schoolers around New Mexico on the first day of the new standardized testing, as hundreds of high schoolers are refusing to take the PARCC exam. Some students walking miles to make their point. News 13's Chris McKee is live at Atrisco Heritage Academy, where one of the biggest protests unfolded today. Chris.
Yeah, Kim, we saw students from a couple nearby high schools actually walk here to Atrisco Heritage Academy, all to protest the PARCC test, ditching it here today, ditching class to come here. One APS police officer actually told us that he believed there were at least 1,000 students protesting the test here on campus.
We are more than just a grading. We don't have to be testing to determine if we got our diploma or not.
Youth marched, they hit the streets to talk about standardized testing. Now it's up to us. Now we have to respond. The community has to step up, support these students.
Stop the PARCC!
An adult there even joining the protest outside Atrisco Heritage's gates. Students sent us this video inside Atrisco Heritage today, where teens from Rio Grande High and South Valley Academy all walked together, some around 5 miles, just to get to Atrisco Heritage. Around 8 this morning, hundreds of students also walked out of Albuquerque High School. Highland High students also lined the streets in front of their school. Kids here at Volcano Vista High also walked out this morning. Outside of Albuquerque, Rio Rancho's Cleveland High had a small group, and hundreds in Las Cruces walked out on the PARCC test as well. The state wants to use the test results to grade teachers and schools, but students say they're too different, too time-consuming, and too stressful. The protests have gotten national attention today, and students say they hope they're being heard.
We want schools to be able to teach their kids, and we want learning to happen. That's what's supposed to happen here. People are supposed to learn, and that can't happen if no one's coming to class because of how dull these tests and the curriculum is.
Students at Manzano High in Albuquerque also took part in the walkout today, but chose to hold a sit-in on campus. Now, we reached out to both APS and PED today, and they did get back to us late today. We actually have crews right now interviewing both Education Secretary Hannah Scandera and APS Superintendent Brad Winter. We'll have a little bit more on what they're saying about these walkout protests later at 5:30. Also, some students say they plan on continuing protests tomorrow. Kim, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Chris. Now, APS says kids who do skip class will get a 0, skip the test, and an unexcused absence. The district says nearly 900 students chose to opt out of the test before today.